No one tell him when it comes back so he can not do the ASMR stuff.
Alright, it's back up and it's working pretty okay-ish. Alright, I think it's working fine now.
That's pretty epic.
I got the notification once again.
Alright, hey!
So have I.
Jack and Yan, what's up, man? Okay, we're back. We're back. Oh, it's dipping, it's dipping.
Back in black.
Why
Oh
is...
no!
I'm really wondering why my internet's doing this right now.
Young buck hop through without a plan.
Ah, come on. It ain't my phone, right? No, my phone's not on my network. This is actually a problem that I've been having. Okay, wait.
Yo, I just had like a really bad idea. I'm not gonna do it. I was kidding. I was gonna see. I wonder what donations would do in lag factor if you just.
Alright, it's working kind of okay now. Okay. It kind of like goes up and down for a reason, and I don't know which one
Spam
it
super
is.
chats.
But alright. I don't know. So I guess... Okay. My bad. I'm not out of frame and everything. I'm trying to fix this. I'm kind of mad. But I appreciate the subs that came out of nowhere. But yeah, I guess like all those subs out of nowhere pretty much just messed my stream up bad. So what I'm gonna do is, so I can keep track of the quality of the stream, I'm gonna keep the window open, and it's dropping again. What the hell?
Dude, that's. I'm giving this guy Mr. Jim's Minecraft tips.
All right. It's there. It's something. So where the subs come from? They didn't say anything in chat. They just, I think it was a raid because I got Boy Ninja, Justin Y, Sika Saku, Chimpanzee, Jacob with the AYK, Mama's Little Champ, and Apple Juice just subscribed. Now there's two things that could be happening. If it wasn't a raid, because I have a slight suspicion it wasn't.
Delta.
It's old subs that didn't come through until now. When you record on your Nokia 500 with no 4G LTE, wow, baby senpai, I see you. I can hear you, but it's quite buffering. Yeah, I know. I can see it. It's still doing that. Let's see. Yeah, but because I do recognize one of the names. It might be a person I know, so it might just be that it dropped. I don't know, but let's just wait, I'm changing that for Soaring 50s.
What are you doing, Sasko?
I'm trying to figure out what I can do to fix my internet. I really think it might. I don't know if subs make it lag though. No, not the subs. Yeah, Soaring is actually back since yesterday. I don't know if it's the subs themselves or the fact that I have the what's it called? The tip jar plus the alert come up on top of the screen and messes it up. Let's take a moment of silence for Bayonetta 3 on Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Oh, a moment of silence? No moment of silence. It's alive, and I can hear myself in the background.
It's not alive, guys. He's lying to you. I can confirm it is indeed dead. My wife left me. Epic music starts playing.
Maybe remove some of those.
What's this?
It's never been a problem though. That's why I'm thinking it can't be that. I'm actually thinking of like redoing the whole thing. The view counter is actually very, very low intense. It's at a really low frame rate, and refresh is actually every 10 seconds. So I mean that's less than like 100 kilobytes every 10 seconds. And I got 10 viewers at the same time. Ayy.
10 viewers.
Would you stream a dare
10
challenge if
viewers.
we tell you a dare and you do it and be appropriate? Not saying like take your clothes off or something. It all depends on what the dare is.
Don't flash your nipples again, Pink. We don't want that.
I
No,
never
that was-
flashed my
no.
nipples. What the hell?
What?
Hey, that was a no word. Never say that again.
I really still don't remember how this happened. Mario Maker Deluxe needs to show up
I
tomorrow.
remember
No.
when he did.
Yes,
y'all
no.
remember when he did do that though?
I didn't do what? I don't remember.
I remember that clear as day.
He was doing something.
It's burned into my retina.
He was a crazy man.
Just a singular one on my right eye.
You know
My
what?
eye
I
was
think it
closed.
was probably the first time I was showing you guys my shirt. Like my pink Tsubasa shirt.
Bruh. I don't
And I
think it was. You just full on like showed us.
No, I
There's
stretched the
enemies,
shirt
by the
out
way.
and just showed you guys. I guess somebody made the joke like, no, we don't want to see your nipple
There's
and
enemies.
to stay that way.
There's enemies. There's enemies.
Do
there's
reactions
enemies,
again?
go.
I don't know.
Oh,
It was for merch, right? Okay, yeah. All right.
We had something that was.
I don't know. He showed us his pepperoni nipples. And I
What?
was confused.
All right, wait. I'm gone for almost a week, and I hear you flash your nipples pink. Hey, young buck, this is not what's happening. These are lies, blatant lies. Who you gonna believe?
They're not lies. They ain't. He confirmed it. He said, "Hey, that must have been when I was showing off my shirt."
But I didn't show nipple.
Yes, you did.
Pete, why
I
were you
remember it.
showing your nipples to the kids?
Why?
I'm
why
not.
There were children watching.
Really? Really now?
Really?
That's rich coming from you guys. That's rich.
Man, you hit it low.
When did you start this channel? I started watching you in 2016 or 17. I think it was. Be accurate.
Boys.
2016.
Ow.
July 2016, I think, actually, yeah. I have a crush on someone, and now my crush knows. Embarrassment. Hey, if they haven't blatantly rejected you, you're good. Ooh, I heard a trap. I heard a trap.
They did it behind your back.
I mean, but if they don't reject you to your face, it's not an issue.
That's true. Let them talk behind your back. It doesn't matter.
Like, if they're gonna talk behind your back and you find out and they've been talking bad, you're just gonna stop caring. Who's there? Who's there?
Oh, dude! Wow, dude! This guy just impulsed me away.
Ooh, this guy scared
From
me. He
all
was
the loot.
shooting. Oh my god.
I hate this game, dude.
Why?
Because
Normal
I'm sitting there
occurrence,
trying to
you'll
pick up
live.
loot, and they'll
Exactly.
impulse
Rejection
me.
isn't death. Exactly.
So I was the only one at the drop, and they impulsed me away.
Oh my god, they do that so many times.
And then there was a gun on the ground, and I was going for it, and they picked it up right as I got to it, and they already had one. Like they solely did it just to have.
I can hear this. I can hear this. Where is it?
That's right. Take all of the ammo and whatnot. Yeah, that's right. I will beat up a kid in this house. I swear to God.
Clap.
Why am I nervous? What if she doesn't like me back? You'll live. Ugh, I ruined that. Like if she
Well, I
doesn't
mean, what
like
do
you
have to
back,
lose?
don't. Like if
I
she
mean, if you
doesn't
don't
like
say
you
anything,
back,
you'll never know.
yeah, exactly. And if she doesn't like you back, then just like, alright, cool.
I got more holes.
At least you can say you. At least say you did something.
True.
At least you tried.
It's like, give me the poof poof. No. Okay.
Like you really like once, if it's a new experience, getting that first rejection, we can still be friends. Well, you know, if she actually thinks that way, then good.
Yeah.
The girl I
Like, and that actually gives you a chance to grow on her, and maybe
Yeah.
you'll end up being someone she likes. Who
She was
knows?
like, nah, B.
Dude, hey,
Friendship
it could
is
go
the
bad, dude.
Friendship usually
the girl
is the
I liked
easiest way
said
to
she liked
become.
me back, and then she disappeared, and I never saw her again. So I mean,
That sounds
That's
suspicious.
I just think of
I still see the shadows in my room.
I still see your shadows in my room.
Yeah. Like, usually friendship is the easiest way to get into a relationship,
I'm done.
in my experience at least.
fat.
Badge
You can't go back
trash.
once it's a relationship.
Yeah, like I mean, you can, but it's just hard.
You can invite me to voice. Alright, give me a sec. Oh, that's why I didn't want to do it.
Shadows in my room.
Nice pink. You ran through that tree.
Hey.
Those feathers aren't pink
I
on the
tried.
glider. What do you think? Who do you think you pulling? Who do you pulling here?
I so hard.
Nice aim.
Bro, what are you
there,
doing?
Shut
buddy.
up.
Yeah, what are you doing? You got
I
look
hit him.
at you. You got rid of 3 of them.
You know,
I knew he was going up
Now
that
you're,
spot.
Like, half the clip is gone, and
that's not even
what are you doing?
Oh,
You're
shoot.
gonna die. Oh my god. I don't know what you're doing right now. What are
Y'all
you doing?
jelly. Y'all jelly of my skills.
Nah. Not. Little.
Oh,
Okay.
That's disrespectful.
How's that?
Alright,
How is
invite.
that big?
Where's
You think
Rainbow?
disrespectful, kid.
Oh, there you
Hey.
are.
Delta, do you wanna play Fortnite? I'll leave so you can join.
No, you won't. You better stop.
No.
Hi.
Mhm.
You guys wanna play a game?
No.
You're already playing
Everyone,
the game.
no, name one thing you hate. Me?
Oh, no.
You.
It's
That
done
you
playing?
played yourself. You played yourself.
We done playing. It's because I'm white, isn't it?
Wow.
No, it's because you're small.
We're not throwing no race
How tall are you? Right
I'm
now, tell me.
5'9".
You're I'm taller than you.
You're so small.
Are you 5'10"?
I'm 5'11". I am taller than you.
That means nothing to me.
Are you 5'10"?
Somebody has their audio in the background, and I can hear myself. I can hear
I can hear
everyone.
myself as well. It's Rainbow.
No, it was here since a while ago already.
Nah, I heard it too.
I hear myself as well.
Alright, everyone, quiet, shh.
Hold up.
One at a time, talk. Hello.
I'll turn my mic off.
Michael Jackson.
Wait,
Hello?
who this? Who?
Yeah. It was Rainbow all along.
Can I still hear myself?
I still see your shadows.
I think I can still hear myself.
Rainbow here.
It's not me. I still hear the echo.
Yep. See, there's an issue.
It's one of y'all. I turned my mic off.
This one is Rainbow here. I'm confused.
Where is this cube
My
going?
dogs are
Can somebody
barking
tell me?
Oh, there's.
Hey, I know where it's going. It's
I
going
got
to,
asked.
It's going to
Oh,
Epic
wait.
Games,
Young Buck got high
to
school
release
stories. Wait.
Galaxy's Edge.
Okay, I'm not your friend because I don't have a PC. Hello, darkness. Smiled. Wait, smiled friend? No, my old friend.
Rainbow, me and Delta have a theory that the Cube's gonna release the Galaxy skin.
Wow.
The Cube's gonna release the Galaxy skin. It's the best theory yet.
Let me see. Alright, story time. So, Young Buck says, I got asked out for homecoming and I told her no, and the teacher was there and she told me these hoes ain't loyal.
said
Wow.
Wait, the
Wow.
teacher said that to us.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it, but it's hilarious.
I don't believe that either.
Why am I?
That would be extremely off-putting and kind of creepy.
Wow.
She was feeling lucid dreams.
They still do homecoming?
Yes, they do.
Nobody asked me anything.
I never really cared about that crap. I just went.
Alright.
It was just fun to go with friends.
I didn't have fun at any of those things. None of it.
Most of them I never went to. I just went to like one. And I
Some of you guys tell me what Young Buck's teacher said again. I wasn't paying attention.
Young Buck said
Something
that
about a
he
teacher
got
saying
asked
when
out for
appropriate things to
homecoming,
do.
and he told her no, and the teacher said that. The teacher was there and said, these hoes ain't loyal.
Okay, I need somebody to explain because he just said 4th grade.
Wait, no, that's a different person though.
Yeah.
Wait. What does 4th grade?
That's what I'm
4th
trying
grade have
to
homecoming? Yes. Oh my
fathom
god. And
because he just said 4th grade.
I'm in 4th, and if you
I'm
don't
in
know,
4th grade.
wait,
Is there a problem with that?
I don't believe it.
Yeah, y'all gonna yeah.
Yeah, 4th grade, I don't believe it. There's no homecoming for 4th grade.
Yeah.
Because it's either no, like in elementary schools they do not do this.
No.
Yeah, they don't do dances. They don't dances
At all.
They don't do dances until middle school.
They don't do pep rallies. They don't do.
I know
nothing like
places that won't
That's
let
like
boys and
middle
girls
school.
dance, so boys have to dance with boys and girls with girls, and it's so awkward.
Oh no! I was just messing around with the cube, and now someone's shooting at me.
My middle school didn't care about that. We just had dances and pep rallies in my middle school. But we
You're in
didn't have,
junior
like,
high? How are you in
homecoming.
junior high and in 4th grade?
What?
That doesn't make sense.
No, that's a different person saying they're in junior high.
Oh, dang.
Whatever.
My bad.
junior high
Dragging you
is.
in, my bad.
Damn, streamer came back, bro.
I don't even know what junior high is.
He's
I
trying to
just know
see
middle
for me.
school, high
He's
school.
dancing.
Junior high is...
Yeah, bro.
It's actually
middle school?
it's half middle school and half high school. It's awkward.
Oh,
There's
it's one of those kind
yeah.
of schools.
It's like
Okay.
it's, if I'm not wrong, most of them are 8th, 9th, and 10th grade.
Yeah, it's just like middle school and high school fused together in
Yeah.
one building.
Like in the usual school system here in Boston is elementary is up to 5th grade, and there's middle school for 6th, 7th, and 8th, and 9th to 10th to 12th is high school. But in Puerto Rico, it's actually elementary is up to 6th grade.
Yeah.
Middle school is up to 9th, and then the rest is high school. So it's
Yeah,
a
for
3-year high
here,
school
it's
instead.
Did you just do that, Pepsi?
Kindergarten up to 5th is elementary, and then middle school is 6th through 8th grade,
Yeah,
and then high school is 9th through 12th.
yeah, that's the normal format.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we got.
Would you tell us your life? I mean, yeah, that's fine. I'll tell you
They're
the general
supposed to
areas.
baby you because you're a child in elementary school.
Let me see.
They're not supposed to treat you like you're 20 years old.
Well,
in
according to
elementary
you, you're a
school.
child up until like halfway through your life.
I'm not even halfway through my life.
None of us are even
Well, it depends
close.
on how you look at it.
I
Well,
just now
if you
entered
assume,
adulthood.
if you assume you'll
How
live
old
the
are you?
full age, you're not even close.
All right, so, all right, no, listen, all right, because you're halfway through your age, depending on when you're gonna die.
Yeah, but do you know that?
When you're in your 70s, naturally.
You don't
The
know
human
that.
expectancy is 72, dude.
Actually,
Tell that to a car
the
crash.
human
People who
expectancy
make
is
it past
now.
that are lucky.
Oh, I thought I had my shotgun on.
So, like, naturally, we're supposed to die in our 70s now, by statistics. But if
Statistics.
you make it further,
Recent
that's okay.
statistics say 80.
Mr. Jim
Really?
said,
It went-
Mr.
it went
Chad.
up?
Yeah,
You're in
it's
That
been.
last I heard was
OMG.
72.
The last I heard of
And
it,
someone in
which
chat-
was when I was in like 11th or
Okay.
12th. It was at 80, 82, I think.
Oh, well, that's good then.
Yeah, every year it
Good
goes
extra
really
years.
high.
No,
It goes
Saskia.
up like a few years now with the whole
Oh, okay.
medical field
Do you
advancements.
ever wish upon a star?
Mhm.
Hey, okay, wait.
And I've just entered my mid-20s, so I just entered adulthood now.
You're not just enter your mid-20s.
I'm 26.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm almost 30, dude. I'm in my mid-20s.
Stop.
remember-
You're not
I'm
almost
sorry.
30. You're,
I
yeah.
remember at some point in Tsubasa someone said you were 35, and I've been born from that ever since.
Alright, what?
I don't remember why.
Alright.
I'm like 25.
Alright, would you rather
Oh,
kill
no.
your family? No. Or kill yourself? No. None.
No.
Both.
Nothing in life is as serious as to do and either one.
And I am a woman, I'm not a guy.
Let's see. Pink, you gonna react to the direct? I'm not gonna be able to react to it live, most likely, but I'll try. You don't sound like a she. Yeah, alright. That's why you said that. Ooh, that was beautiful.
I saw that.
Ooh, get him. Get him. How is he not down yet? What do you do off stream? Well, I work and I either play with the squad, something, or I test games out, or I'm watching anime.
My various torture methods.
Your birthday is in 2 days? Ayy. Plenty of stories while I've been gone. Alright, that's done.
That guy should have been dead.
Ooh.
Either he should have been dead or that gun doodle.
My stream is lagging so bad.
Pink, you should play Friday.
I've been thinking about it actually.
We could all play that.
Literally, we all have it, so that's something you could do.
Wait, could I?
Recently, me and Spook been playing it. It's hilarious. It's still pretty fun.
Who dropped out? Clad, what are you doing?
Clad got yeeted.
Oh, he got yeeted bad.
Yeah, he did. It's probably his internet.
Had to make sure my other account still had PlayStation Plus so I could play.
Okay, let's check your time.
Well, for now, let's just go us three.
It's almost been an hour. Well, about an hour.
Oh, really?
In total.
In total, okay. I mean, I'll go for this is the last match then, because I'm really worried about the stream anyway. So.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it still kind of buffers a little. So
Yeah.
It's not as bad as it was earlier.
Yeah, right now I'm seeing the statistics and it says that I've dropped 32.3% of the frames. So. Okay, classes
what do you
were.
want to play next?
I'm not sure. I'm thinking probably Destiny or maybe Friday.
Yeah, let's play Friday. My internet hasn't been ass lately, so I actually can stream and stuff too.
Okay, classes, we're gonna split up into 2 teams. Mr. Q says, "Oh, I love teams." Mr. Q. Ronald said, "Everyone who likes Fortnite, get over there." Mr. Q says, "Okay, that's fine. I'll be number 2." Ronald says. And number 2, get out of my class if you don't like Fortnite. Wow, okay. That's... If a teacher actually... I know that's most likely not a real situation, but if a teacher ever does that, that's...
I had a perfect team up for that.
Yep, that's exactly there.
I
So
feel
let's
like
go.
in some instances, it's cool if teachers try to be relatable or like end with a now, but sometimes it's
Yeah,
cringy.
but don't go too far with it.
Yeah, like there's one teacher I saw that has like a great relationship with all his students. Like every day before they enter his class, he does like different
Custom,
handshakes for each
yeah,
kid.
yeah.
And I thought that was really cute.
There's actually a few teachers that do that. there's a few videos of
I love
different
seeing teachers
classrooms.
that actually care about their students and care about teaching them.
Oh, I'm gonna be
Because when it's
real,
like that, the class is so much fun.
but I'm gonna be real. We can talk about pretty much anything, and we'll try and have like a middle ground where we can all agree on something and talk about it. But I am for sure not gonna try and learn a handshake for every single person. No, that's not gonna happen.
Some people care enough to want to do it. It's like a simple couple seconds with each student. In
Simple
class,
couple seconds with different
they
combinations.
Like it makes them happy. You know, like it makes the kids happy and it makes them be excited to get to class and to learn and stuff. Like I've had teachers in high school that really did care about the actual lessons and stuff and did their own swing of things and got a lot of participation and involvement from us. And then there's some teachers that just do the lesson plan, give you a sheet, and then just sit at their desk.
Oh, dude, I've known. I actually
don't say hello.
In 11th grade, I was having problems with this teacher. The whole first semester, she was giving out material that I was like, I don't believe anything this teacher's saying. Like, there's some of it made sense, but a lot of it was like math wasn't making sense. And I was always okay at math, not super good, but I was okay to the point where I would get good grades. But then what she was teaching didn't make sense, not at all. And I was like, you know what, I don't like this class. Plus, she just pretty much hands out assignments, but she doesn't really take the time to help you one-on-one. She was pretty much saying, all right, this is how you do it yourself. And I was like,
I have a lot of math teachers that did it that way.
I was like, nah.
If you were just like so obtuse, like just unfeeling about it and like not engaging, like you were so separate from us. Like you wasn't even getting close to us. You wasn't getting to know us individually in some places. Like being patient.
Yeah.
You treated us all the same, and that was it. Like it was so bad.
So, see you, Mr.
Like,
James.
if you're not engaging and
You too. Have a nice day.
Being,
yeah, like here's the situation I was having with her. So she was doing all that, and like I was like, nah, I'm not feeling that. I changed my class, my math class, to the other teacher, but to fit the schedule, I actually had to change my last class to math, and the last class I took in the day to the time I had math with this other teacher. So I change and I actually get into a class where I'm understanding and I know I'm not getting the content, but I know it's that I'm learning something I don't know. It wasn't like I knew what was going on and then half of it didn't make sense. So when I'm there, I'm learning and everything, and then when I had a free day or whatever, and I went by my old classroom and saw the rest of my class in there, and they were all copying off of like a PowerPoint, and she was at her desk doing nothing, and she had
the classic PowerPoint thing.
For real, and the thing is,
let that do the lecture.
Yeah, and the thing is, previous year she was actually getting in trouble with the principal because she would actually play on her DS instead of giving out class.
Yeah, like you can tell when the teacher doesn't care. So like if you don't care, then the students don't care, and you can't be surprised when they act up in your class, disrespect you, and do bad on the work that you assign.
Yep.
You're not making them want to learn by being disinterested yourself.
I have 4 ARs. I feel intelligent.
Like I remember in my senior year, I was taking a literature class, and this teacher was one of the best teachers for English literature I've ever had in my life. We watched Beowulf in his class. He taught us it was like actual Viking language, and he knew how to read it and talk it. And he like read Beowulf in its original language to us, and then he read it in English to us. And we watched the movie. And I remember one day the one time he wasn't in class is because he skipped it to go to a Metallica concert, and the next day he came back wearing a Metallica T-shirt that he bought from the show.
Yeah, hey, that's a teacher I'd just
He
sit
was
down and
so
talk
cool.
to.
He was so passionate about the history of many different literary works, which I love because I love reading books. I read every single day. So the class, already knew I was gonna like the class anyway. But I wasn't expecting to have a teacher that loved books and poetry and just all kinds of lore as well. So his class was fun as hell every day.
Yo, what's up, Ultimate? And stop talking about school. Alright, my bad. I had a weird teacher like everybody. Left half a test. Ooh. What? He couldn't say correct words? Dude, I don't know how. There actually are teachers who, like, you actually question yourself how they become their teachers.
He probably just had a speech impediment.
Oh, probably. Yeah. You know what? I didn't think about that.
Actually, so I gotta make it over here.
It was in first grade?
No, okay. I remember a history teacher in my middle school.
Dude, there's
who made it a game
this llama
to
is
remember
just
stuff.
straight up in the middle of nowhere. Wait, not middle of nowhere, but
Sorry.
ooh, yee. Yeah, I did it. Look at all this loot.
Why does the volume on your streams on?
Okay, wait. Right. This is actually better. This. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I feel good now. So my teacher was late, and this other teacher said I'ma radio him. So she did, but little did she know he had his radio on him. And so she said, "Hey, it's Mr. Mummy here today, or is he crying over his wife?" Oh
my God!
Dang. Ooh.
How you just gonna out somebody's business like that?
Oh dang.
You know they gonna have a fight.
I
With
see Mr. James. Yo, for real.
There's gonna be some side eyes in there. But I remember I had a teacher who was teaching us history, and if we remembered things on the test well, like he would put questions up on the board, and if we got it, and he would split the class into 2 teams. Whatever team guessed as many questions right,
Oh yeah, I
they
did
would
that
win,
once.
like candy. They would win like
that
some
was
blow pops
that
or
was
something. just for
probably
suckers.
the funnest thing I've ever done in high school.
And that was how we studied for our test. Like that's what we did right before our test.
Really.
He put all the
That
questions.
was kind
on
of like
test
the
on
review
board.
for all the material you were gonna have to remember.
Not only did he make the lessons every day of the week fun, but at the end of the week when it was time for a test, we played that game. And he put all the questions on the board, and we answered them. And even if we got it wrong, he'd tell us, "No, this is what happened," or something, and make sure you remember. And whoever won would get suckers. And then after everything, we put all our desks back in line, and we take our test. And every time we all did great, and we all had fun.
You better get
and
on.
at the end of the class, even the losers could get a sucker. Like even at the end of the day, even losers would still get a sucker before we left.
Alright, so let's
Nice.
see. I just had a long day at school and I don't want to talk about it while I'm at home. Hey, but we're talking about the fun stuff. My bad.
Yeah, like
What level are
actual
you on,
teachers that
Pink?
was
I don't recall.
Watch out, somebody dropping on your side. Over there.
Okay. That being said, let me see. I'm trying to read. So he came and said, "Thanks, Sarah," and he came into the class and just threw his books on the table and said, "Do this or you all get Fs." Ooh. Wow. I mean,
whatever personal crap you got going on, you do not take that out on your students. So
yeah,
that's kind
you
of
don't.
unfair. Yeah.
Level. Let me remember what do you mean level? My tier, or my battle, my season level, whatever. Yeah. I'm level 94, I think. My bad. Just trying to read everything, keep track of everything.
Because one thing I know I never realized when I was a kid is that like teachers are doing this as a job to earn money.
Yeah,
Like this their
yeah.
livelihoods.
You don't realize that until way later. And you don't appreciate
Yeah,
the
so,
teaching
like,
techniques that actually go into teaching kids.
It's very difficult to get the attention of children.
Yep.
Because they're learning and taking in everything around them and each other. So you got to be real strategic and tactful, but pay attention to each kid. Like every kid is different. They all got their own personalities that is slowly budding. So you have to like there's a lot to take into. Like if a teacher comes in class and homie is stressed, she's like out of it. Be good that day. Literally, just give her a break. Don't bother her. Ask her questions softly and nicely as you can. And stuff. If she or he comes in class, they're all right and stuff. Just have a regular day. But say like if they're tired, they have a big cup of coffee.
Yep.
They're sleepy. They
You can
probably
see
did
it in
not
their
sleep
face.
at all from grading every one of y'all tests. Be good that day. Just be extra nice, and I promise you will light up their day.
Wow! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Or just leave them alone, or just chill. Did you get yeeted? Hold on, I'll pause your stream. Let me open it back up. Okay.
Let's do that. Right there.
Yo, I got 4 kills, buddy.
I still don't got one, but I know I helped out with that one. Where's the other dudes?
You passed out, went to sleep like 3. I did that all the time after school.
Back from school, I just passed out. Went to sleep 3 hours ago. I've had that happen to me. I never really thought that was possible for me. But yeah, it is.
Even now, after work, which is the same hours as school hours actually, I would take a nap. Like I immediately come home, take a nap for about an hour. And I still do that. I did that outside of school. And I definitely did that every day after high school. Because I've read that naps is very crucial and is a big energy boost. So if you like just nap for 1 hour, don't sleep till it gets dark. You mess yourself up. But come home, take a nap, get up, do the homework. You be more alert and you'll do better.
Oh wait, let me set up these traps real quick.
Oh, I can do that.
Switch. Ah, I was about to set up traps.
Like, I'm trying to think of all the things that I wish I knew
well,
when I was in high school before I went. Like,
here's another story, but this one is about a PlayStation fanboy and a Switch boy. Oh no. Oh no. What's up, awesome Super Ted? So it all started when teacher asked, what consoles do you guys have? And one said Switch and another said PlayStation 4. So they rang the bell outside. They were talking all kinds of crap. Okay. Alright. That's part 1 or 2. Let's wait for part 2 and that's gonna be the end of the stream. I'm ready. I'm ready. Because I can imagine, like, they were talking, the bell just automatically rang, and they like, oh, fight time. That would have been me. Like, oh, the bell rang.
It's just gaming consoles. I mean, I get being passionate about liking what you like, but man.
I mean, I remember back in school, like, oh, what you got? PlayStation? PlayStation's trash. I got an Xbox. Same thing backwards. And then, like, when you randomly said, I got a Wii, it was such, like, everybody looked at you like, what?
So it was just like PlayStation people versus Nintendo.
Yo, for real,
people?
it was PlayStation versus Xbox, and it's still a big issue today. And then now it's
that's always a fight.
But the only time they band together is when it's versus PC.
PC, yeah.
Yep. Like Nintendo isn't in the
PC
conversation,
gamers,
and I'm
for
like,
some reason, are just so arrogant, and not even in a charming way. Like they're actually really rude.
yeah, most of them, yeah. So
Yeah.
they'd be like, oh, well, you can't change your processor, you can't change your RAM, and I was like, yeah, whatever.
They really treat you like you're the dumbest person in the universe because they know computer parts, and I'm just like,
For real,
but
for
social
real.
skills don't
Like,
know nothing.
when you actually like get into like gaming where you want to see better graphics and all that, you start considering a computer, and then you start looking into the info. That's fine. But like, if you're not interested in that, I think you can't be held accountable for that because like it's not your interest.
Yeah,
But
I agree with you on that.
when everybody's like, oh, what console you got? And I always said I got a Nintendo. Where they're like, oh, you got a kid's console? I was like, no, you're not gonna do this because
Wait,
I remember
Since
back
when is
then.
Nintendo a kid's
Ooh,
console?
for a while now. Even
That's
though
an
now,
adult's console.
actually,
like, that was
right
in
now,
our time.
yeah, and I mean, but it's like it caters to a kid demographic, not an adult demographic, and it's
All
true.
video games do.
Not actually. Nintendo actually dedicates themselves a lot to kids and pretty much ignore adults until recently. Now they have a few rated M titles, so that's a new thing they're considering
that's
now.
what I'm saying. They all cater towards kids. To
They
play
all
their
do,
games.
but the thing is that you won't go on a Nintendo specifically looking for a game for adults because you won't find it. You won't find GTA on the Switch. And that's
Yeah,
what
of
they
course.
and that's why they say it's a kid's console. Like, oh, you only get little kid games. But the thing is, like, I don't like when they come up with that whole argument because, like, back then it was PlayStation, PlayStation, a Sega Genesis, or a Nintendo. That's the three options you had.
That
And
was
before
it.
this message leaves, let me just read that real quick. So the Switch kid told the PlayStation 4 kid, "I'm a Nintendo Switch your booty." Then the PlayStation 4 kid smacked him, and the Switch kid was making all these puns about, "I'm a Super Smash your face," but the Sony kid whooped him up.
That's so cute.
PlayStation 4 kid knocked him out when the kid said, "I'm a Splatoon your face."
Look at these nerds fighting. It's so
Wombo
cute.
combo, dang. But yeah, look, I remember back then it was either you was a Mario fanboy, a Crash or Spyro fanboy, or
or any sports game that was out there.
exactly. And
Like
for
Madden or
but for Sega Genesis, what I do remember
Sonic.
is Sonic, exactly. Sonic or Earthworm Jim.
Sega fanboys was playing Sonic.
Yeah.
Sega fanboys.
And I mean, but Sega fanboys were playing pretty much on any, either Genesis, the CD drive, was it called the CD drive or Mega Drive?
I just know growing up, my dad kept his
Should be the Mega
console,
Drive.
so I was playing on the big, bulky Nintendo.
Oh,
And then the Super
the NES,
Nintendo.
the NES.
You know the big one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the NES, not the. And then we had a SNES.
Yeah,
Then
I
we had
started
a
off with the
64.
SNES. I did get to play with the NES. I had a 64. I kept
But
going
we
with all
still all
Nintendo.
have
Dude,
all of that
come on.
downstairs.
People say,
They
"Oh,
all
you're a
still
Nintendo
work.
fanboy." What about your Game Boys? Y'all remember your Game Boys? Nobody had a Game Gear. Game Gear would drain.
Game Boy Color. Before
For
Game
real.
Boy even had lit up screens.
Yup. Dude, when you had to buy a little flashlight for the link port.
You had to buy a light,
Oh,
like
when
in the
you needed
booklet.
link cables to play Pokemon and trade, dude. Nobody remembers that. Dude, when on the Game Boy
You
Advance
better be
SP,
grateful for that DS that you got now,
Dude.
because I promise you,
for
it wasn't
real,
like that
it
always.
was not. Yo, I remember when I was
the
when
DS and that PSP,
Oh, when
you
was
got
it?
whatever the PSPs.
was it this whole thing started off on Fire Red Leaf Green. When Fire Red and Leaf Green came out, that they came with the wireless link cable or wireless link adapter. That's the first time we saw wireless Pokemon. Like, I was excited because I never had a link cable. So when I saw this, I was like, yo, I can play now. I'm part of the
Pokemon I
squad.
never got into. I
Yo,
couldn't do
it was the only
I was-
reason I continued because I stopped back in Ruby and Sapphire. That's when I
Yeah,
stopped.
I was like shifting all the way over to complete PlayStation only when I
Yeah,
started getting
I
older.
was
Like I was
always
playing like
Nintendo.
Sega games like Castlevania and Kid Chameleon, like old stuff that my
Dude,
dad kept when he was a kid.
dude.
And they're all really fun. We still have all of those games, and they probably cost a lot. Like we still have GoldenEye.
Yo, there was
He
actually
gave away Mario Party, which I'm
nope,
still
nope,
pissed about
nope.
because you will
My-
never find it now.
My dad made me give away my 64 with all the games, Smash
No, we
included.
still have all the controllers, everything, but he gave away our Mario Party 1.
Dude,
That game is $1,000 and more now.
Yup. And the thing is, like, though I remember all the consoles, all the Nintendo 6. Like back then, you would get a ton of different versions of the same console. Like you would get the jungle green, the amber, the
All
grape.
the 64s,
Dude, all the 60.
rainbow
I
color
wanted
ones,
all those
the gold,
64s,
the silver,
all of them. Dude,
the
I had
game custom ones.
the one time they brought it back was for the 2DS that they put the purple, no, the transparent red and transparent blue case. Back then, I
Yeah.
remember my Game Boy Color was the transparent purple. I had a transparent
had
purple
purple.
control. My Game Boy
I still
Advance
have my
was
transparent purple Nintendo 64 controller, and it
Dude,
still works.
dude. It's just
Still
like
got it.
if I could get, like, if they were still doing that, and they would, and you know, you can actually get custom cases now, so you can pretty much make any control like that.
Well,
But
we still got the transparent green,
Dude.
the solid color green, yellow, red.
if I could
then the
get
transparent
a
purple,
like a legit
and
Nintendo
gray.
Nintendo Switch from Nintendo that comes transparent, I'd buy it, no question.
Yeah.
It looks so good. Like, I don't know, it's just like we like that. I mean, back then we were appreciating the technology that we were getting. Like when we could see the circuit board inside, we
You'd
were
be
like, what?
grateful for this podcast. We was trying to do it anyway.
Yup.
We really
remember.
were. That's actually gonna be a thing one day.
I
Like,
love how this stream turned into podcast. Yeah. The Switch kid lost me when he said he said don't make me throw Cappy on you. That moment made me question my whole life. Wow.
oh my gosh.
Dude.
Nerds fighting is so
Oh
it's so
my God.
funny.
Alright. This stretched out far enough. So I'm gonna end it right there. I'm gonna try and fix my internet connection somehow. I don't know. But I'll be back. You know what? I'm actually gonna make I'm gonna make something so I don't have to change the cover art so many times. If it's gonna be some random gameplay, I'm gonna put up a new, like, random cover art and just be like, whatever comes up, just come and watch
with
it.
friends.
Yeah, something with friends, and it'll be whatever. It doesn't always have
Yeah.
to be one of the series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll see you guys in a bit. Let me do the outro real quick. And thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it to family and friends, subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, you can join the channel by pressing the join button down below. Remember to check out the merchandise at Teesprings, at Streamlabs, and I'll see you guys in a few, more or less, give it an hour. I'm going to be working on that new cover art, and yeah, we'll be around. See you guys. Peace.